Guys, you're going to be working on your homework today, so I'm going to do a couple examples with you from your homework. Make sure you write them down, and then I'll tell you which problems you need to complete for homework. So we're going to look at number 10, the first one to look at. So it does say we are transforming this equation, our parent function, from our notes, and we're going to come up with a verbal description of this transformation. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to see, well, what's different from our function to our new function. So we have 1 over x. The only two things in our equation that are different is the 8 and the minus 15. Remember, when it is a minus 15, meaning it's subtracting from x, that means it is going to move to the right 15. If there's a number on the top that's not 1, it is what we call a vertical stretch by 8. So these are our two transformations because it's the only two things that are different. That's all you're doing for the first these types of problems. Next one we're going to look at is 16. It's on the next page. For these ones, you're kind of going backwards. It's transforming the same equation, but we're going to use the description to write an equation. So it says it's g of x, so we're going to start by saying g of x equals, we need our fraction. So it is vertically stretched by a factor of 2. So like we had the 8 on the other one, we have a 2 for this one. And shifted up 3. Because it's going up, that means the plus 3 is going to go outside the fraction. So we just have x and then plus 3 over here. That's all you're doing for these problems, writing your equation. Use the formula on that second page of your notes. And we'll do one more together. We'll look at 22. So what we're doing here, it says we have a new equation. We're going to use our graph to write a verbal description, make an equation, and determine our asymptotes. Remember, the asymptotes start at 0 and just move according to the shifting. So let's start with a verbal description. So as you can see, it's normally in the middle. Well, you know what? For the sake of this, I'm gonna sketch out where it normally goes. It's normally here, doing this. This is just our parent function from the other side of our paper. So let's see where our point here at 1, 1 shifted to. So it's now down here and here. So it shifted 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So it went down 4. And it went over 1, 2, and left 2. So there's our transformation. We still have a top left and a bottom, or top right, bottom left. It hasn't flipped. It hasn't done anything like that. So now let's figure out our equation. So down 4 tells us we need a minus 4 on the end. And left 2 says we need an x plus 2. And then there's no stretch, so we still have 1. The way we know there's no stretch is because these points, if we look, this is right in the middle of them. They're still over 1, up 1 from the middle of your graph. So our asymptotes for G. Vertical is always x equals, if it went, so usually it's 0, x equals 0 is here, sorry. And it went over 2, it is negative 2. And then for the horizontal, that's y equals, it went down 4, so negative 4. So that is really all you're doing for these ones. Find out where 1, 1 moved to. So again, point 1, 1 moved to negative 2, negative 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, wait. -1. My bad. So was it 1, 1? It moved to -1, -3. So that's how we know it went left 2 and down 4. This is really all we need to know. If we know this, we put our numbers in the right places, and that's our asymptotes. So make sure you wrote this one down. All right, for homework, what you're gonna be doing, because you're not doing all of them. So on the front, you are gonna do the first 9 right here. It gives you an equation. You're gonna tell me all the things you need to tell me, sorry. So here's your equation. You're gonna fill in all 9 of these about this equation. All about this one. Make sure you look at this one. Use a calculator. And then you're gonna do, you already did 10, 11, and 12. And on the back, 17 and 18. And then down here, you're gonna do 23 and 24. All the parts. Make sure you mark down which problems you need to do. If it's in this video, it should also be done when you turn it in. And that is what you're gonna work on the rest of class today. So make sure you get your homework finished. And then this homework is gonna be due on Wednesday. So if you don't finish it today, you have time to finish it for homework. Okay? All right, get to work.